Bitcoin back over 100K and no one cares. Let's talk about it. Why is this super bullish in my opinion? What's my opinion on this? Bitcoin coming back up. And look, where are the bears, guys? First thing I want to start the video is, where are the bears? Where are the people that would come into my live stream and say, oh, we're going in the bear market, we're going back to the 60s? Where are those guys? But this is what I love about my channel. I just get to talk to you guys about crypto wherever I'm here in the back of my house. Just hanging out with you guys, and I get to talk to you guys like you are my friend, right? I don't care about the views. I don't care about, any of those things. I just get to be myself, to be honest, and just share my honest opinion. But yeah, Bitcoin recovered just like that, back over 100K, and there were so many people that were bearish and saying, oh, we're going to the 60s, oh, we're going to the 50s, oh, it's the bear market, oh, the top is in, this and that. And as you guys know, I remain bullish. And I posted in my Telegram, which is free. Join the community, Cryptopolis. I posted the coins I was buying. Turbo, Brett was two of them, plus some other ones. But Brett has been doing amazing. If you haven't, been paying attention, Brett's been doing amazing. Turbo too. And they've been recovering pretty well. But why am I super bullish on Bitcoin back over 100K when no one cares? And what I mean by that, guys, is let's really think about it, right? Let's compare the first time Bitcoin went over 100K, the first time, to now. Let's compare. Because when Bitcoin went over 100K the first time, the whole spotlight was on Bitcoin. Everyone was, the media, the news, Trump, and all these things. It was crypto, right? All coins were way higher than where they are right now. And there was a lot of attention on Bitcoin as it broke 100K for the first time ever. And so this time, we're back over at 100K in this beautiful recovery. Most altcoins are wrecked compared to the prices from before. Not to say that they won't recover, but they're way lower prices, to be honest, right? Like Dogecoin is like 18 cents, maybe 19 cents, when it was like 40, 44 cents. So altcoins are completely lower. The media hasn't been really talking about Bitcoin as it was the first time. And so this really gives Bitcoin a higher price target during this bull market, because if we would have kept going up without stopping like 2017, we would have had a blow off top, and the top would have been premature, meaning it would have been a lower price for Bitcoin topping, right? Maybe instead of 200K would have been 140K, 150K. Maybe instead of 250K, right, would have been lower. So Bitcoin coming down is super bullish. I know people during the time, it's fearful. People are like, what are you talking about? This is bullish, Bitcoin coming down. It's bullish because it balances out the market. Bitcoin brings down the altcoins that are very overvalued during that time. And now we can see it takes out a lot of the longs too, right? Because you got to understand, Bitcoin, the market moves where liquidity is. There was a lot of liquidity that had longs. And so Bitcoin came down, took most of those longs in the leverage trading platforms. And now, with all those longs taken away, now it has a lot of space to go up even higher. You see what I'm saying? So all those longs too on altcoins have a path to go even higher too, to recover. I mean, you got to understand, the crypto market moves fast. Dogecoin can recover back to 40 cents in just a couple days, for real. That's how the crypto market is. All based on liquidity for where the longs and shorts are. And it doesn't mean that Bitcoin, we can still go down to the 90s for sure, in the lower 90s, in my opinion. So, I'm super bullish on Bitcoin going forward and altcoins. And one thing too, guys, is from now on, it's on. You got to get ready to sell. You have to have an exit strategy plan. In just a couple months, Bitcoin can be at 150K. Will that be the top? It depends on the market, on the situation of the market. You see what I'm saying? But you have to have a plan right now. From now on, we can have a huge move in the crypto markets. like never before. The good news is I believe this bull market, right, the altcoin season, the exciting part of the bull market is going to be longer than the previous bull market, the previous altcoin season. Based on how long we've been in this bull market, how mature it's been, right? And the amount of smart money that is in now, and also ETFs, the government, and all these projects working with big players in the real world. So I believe this time it's not going to be like years. I don't think so. But instead of like maybe last bull market was 2 months or so, it might be 4 or 5 months or something like that. You see what I'm saying? Even that's a lot, to be honest. But this altcoin season, with that in mind, right, I believe it's going to be less explosive though as the last ones, because it's going to be longer, and there's a lot of altcoins in this space, right? So you better be invested in the right ones that survive and make it. If you're invested in a coin right now, in an altcoin right now that's still struggling with Bitcoin going up, that's a bad sign, guys. I hate to pick on Polkadot all the times, but Polkadot hasn't been showing any signs of life ever. Like, this coin is still under the bear market lows. It's still struggling. It's not showing any signs of life. I'm not saying it won't survive or eventually pick up, but you compare it to other altcoins like Cardano and XRP and XLM, which looks amazing on the charts. It's showing signs of life. Even Turbo and Brett, it had a huge dump, yes, but did it stay down there, or did it recover halfway at least? You see what I'm saying? So the coin showing a recovery with big green candles is a big clue, a big green signal that it will follow the market eventually and go to crazy all-time highs. So that's what you want to look at your portfolio right now and just like, okay, should I get out of this coin that looks horrible on the chart, is not showing any signs of life, and put it into a coin, even though it's higher? That's the thing. That's what gets people to invest in these coins that look horrible in the charts, is the fact that they're super low prices. You'll see a video or something and people are like, oh, Polkadot's at super low prices, $4, or this coin, Mana, is at super crazy low prices. That is, basically from 2022. And that gets people just because it's a low price. But you got to understand, because it's a low price is actually a reason to not invest in it, because it's showing signs that big money, smart money, is not flowing into this coin. Meanwhile, a coin that is a much higher price compared to the bear market prices like Cardano or Chainlink or Dogecoin or whatever, that shows you a sign that smart money, that smart investors have been buying this since the bear market, and that's why it's much higher. So that gives it much more chances that it will survive. You see what I'm saying? So don't overthink on buying a coin just because it's higher prices than what it was months ago. So just wanted to share this video with you guys. I'm bullish. It's good when no one cares, because it shows you that we still have time before the euphoria stage, before the profit taking stage. So people not caring about crypto right now, Bitcoin, that's awesome. You got to get scared when they start caring, when they start asking you and calling you, hey, how do I buy Bitcoin? How do I buy crypto? That's when you want to get scared. So definitely follow for more, and join Cryptopolis. Check out my WAP, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.